Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War World Lore event, week 7, day 1. So today, main thing we're going to be doing is chapter 3 tasks. So of course it is a new week with all of the campaign tasks, so we're going to go and pretty much get all these done. That is the game plan. And yeah, it should be pretty straightforward. I believe all these are doable on day 1 as well. So we should be able to get all of them done by the end of the stream. Also got a big kill objective for the purple, so make sure to go do that for the 100 gems, which will stack pretty nicely with the 50 gems that we get today, as well as the 25 gem. So it should end up being pretty nice. But anyways, hello everyone! Hello, let's see, what's all the peoples? Hello Bill, hello Queen, hello Isabel, hello Nightmare, hello the Corral, hello Marcelo, hello Defiant, hello Cookie, and hello Captain, hello Corey, and hello everyone else. But yeah, the storm is hitting my area. I live in Myrtle Beach, so it's going to be hitting her pretty hard. So far, it's just a little bit of wind and rain, but so far, so good at least. But yeah, it's supposed to get a lot worse. Actually, it's supposed to be hitting like the worst probably in about half an hour. So if we randomly lose electricity, that is why. If you see the stream just randomly cut out. But should be fine for the most part. Anyways, let's start with tasks. Start getting them done. Not that task. The other task, campaign. So let's start with bronze. Craft a summoning stone in Soulforge. We'll do whatever one's the absolute easiest first every single time. So that is definitely the easiest, since that's something we don't even need directly as a result of battle. We just go to here, go to here, go to here, craft, done. There we go, one down. And we got greed, which actually is probably the best drop you can even get from that. So we'll collect that, boom, next one. When explore in Silverglade at difficulty 3 or higher. Okay, so we'll need to go do an entire run there. Win battles using hero using a tome. So we're going to need to do a lot of battles with tome then. So let's go set to Archmage's hero class using a tome. Quick killing, explore 3 in Silverglade. Sounds like a plan. So explore, fight. Oh wait, why did I do 12? Whoops, mistakes were made. Don't do that, I meant to do explore 3. I definitely meant to do explore 3. Explore 3. Get a Rowan build. Actually, I'm going to be needing that team. So let me reorder. Oh, we're not allowed to reorder. Let's do... Oh, we definitely don't need this team at the moment. Okay, let's go edit this to... Let's call it B2 for now. It's going to have like a billion other things later. We'll know what it is. Rowan... Oh, it was still on a, that was weird. It was still on a filter for the other thing. Anyways. Okay, Rowan, Leprechaun, Mirage Queen, and Silverglade Tome. Silverglade, which is Archmage's, and we need it set to a tome. What tomes are not useless? Probably just use one of the exploder ones that use purple or something. Tome. Yeah, I'll probably use one of the super cheap ones then. There we go. Something accessible to everyone. Okay, that should be good. And set our banner a little bit more accordingly, though I do think we need to use one of the specific banners this week. I think the gold task was it, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll change that later. But for now, let's go optimal. Which is that one? No, not that one. What am I doing? Wrong colors. I'm like setting it up as if it's the World Lore event. Those are the colors I need. There we go. Pretty much the inverse of what I just set it to. There we go. Okay, let's roll through this then real quick. Set 3, explore 3 or higher, so this will be that. So, hello, Alexandria. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Drock Savage. Welcome. Hello, Jonathan. Welcome. Oh, we're not set to armor, are we? You can tell by the fact they didn't die. Hello, Medieval! You found about 5 mythics yesterday? Wow, that's a lot. That is a lot. This battle and then boss battle, and that will be it, because we don't need to do the other battle since we don't have enough shards for it. It's actually a good thing, because it saves us from having to do one whole battle to get the task done. Okay, and then this battle, and then that would be task completed for one of them. Though it's only 4 out of 11 for the tome kills. And even less for using Silverglade hero class. Have Archmagus. Okay, that should be the bronze task completed. And progress towards the other two. Actually, 5 progress. There we go. Next, open 5 gem keys. Easy enough. Though we will do it 1 at a time. Otherwise, we have to waste 50. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Also, it is worth opening 5 rather than skipping it, because it would cost more gems to skip it than how much those gem keys even cost, so just open them. Unfortunately, it does eat a little bit of gem keys there. Win 6 battles in a single arena run. Oh gosh. I did know one of them was arena, but there it is. I find it funny how some of the harder ones are actually on the common ones. Oh, how fitting. We actually have 6 left. Sure, we'll just roll with what we have right now, I guess. It's kind of funny. We have 2 out of 6 wins. I mean, 2 out of 8. So once we finish this arena run, it'll actually count. You don't have to finish the arena run, though. You just have to do 6 wins. So it looks like we'll get exactly a completion on a arena run. What on earth is the team I'm even using right now? Maybe I should just go repick to a proper team. But, oh no, it's not too bad. This siphon to the goblin thing's gonna be pretty decent. This might actually be one of the slowest bronze tasks we had yet. Oh gosh, he actually got a kill. I need to pay attention to what this thing's alignment is. Yellow to Doom Skull. I don't think that's worth casting yet. Trying to see if I can set up into a hit here. I'm not seeing one though. That's still not an extra turn. That's so much damage, I almost feel like going for it. Let's see where this lands first. Oh, he got rid of my skull. He got rid of my skull. I should probably just do this with Dawnbringer. Oh, he has a gate now, too. Might just be quicker repicking into Dawnbringer. I'm just gonna throw this. Yeah, we're just gonna repick into Dawnbringer. I'm pretty sure these were just random picks when I end up doing it just to show something for a video. Because the only good thing there is basically the Goblin. Well, you do get some pretty bad options sometimes. That's not even using Dawnbringer. Oh, that might have been pre-nerf. There was a glitch where those things actually could use their extra benefit in those arena runs. That has since been fixed. And since we don't run arena, there's a possibility that's a year ago when that happened. Was from then. Let's go build all into Dawnbringer. There we go. Alright, Dawnbringer time. Let it begin. Dawnbringer, hero weapon. Gosh, I haven't done arena for so long, I barely even know how to change my weapon. Alright, there we go. Should be good to go. Don't think we can change anything else. And just go all in for our Dawn. Oh, I could have taken 5 times. Whoops. Mistakes have been made. Nice beefy hit. Pretty much one-shotting them. Not quite, but pretty close. There we go. Now Mighty Dawnbringer spamming a bunch of yellows on your team. The most broken build in in our Olv arena is just use Dawnbringer with 3 yellows. Almost doesn't even matter what those 3 yellows are. Dawnbringer is by far the most broken weapon for arena. Those doomed weapons used to be back when they boost ratioed, but they don't boost ratio in arena anymore. Alright, 2 down. Yeah, the point system for the event's kind of weird this week. I didn't start playing any of it yet. But it's a really weird setup as far as how points are dished out. Because it's really luck-based. Okay, 3 more. Yeah, Guard's avatar, not used for much, but he's kind of like a Rowan in a way. Oh, why did I take that instead of yellow? I was just thinking of Rowan and then just went naturally for the green, which I don't need. But not with this team anyways. But yeah, it's basically like a Rowan. That does AoE damage instead of split damage. And with a much higher mana cost. But with Sir Quentin Hadley, you can still have mana start it. Yeah, it can be ran for the lower level end of Delves. And it can also be ran for the event this week for World Lore. Oh, that better not die to Death Mark. Actually, it can't. Because that's why. You saw right there, Death Mark didn't kill us. Barrier actually protects you from Death Mark. The Death Mark doesn't go away. But Barrier can protect you from the instant kill of Death Mark. It is actually the only instant kill in the game now that does not go through Barrier. Another reason why Death Mark is so useless. But Death Mark is the only instant kill in the entire game that does not hit through Barrier in the current state of the game. It still stays on the enemy. Like, it doesn't go away to Death Mark, but it doesn't actually get the kill. As you saw there, all it did was break our barrier, but it still maintained a Death Mark. But it did not kill us. Okay, that should be the bronze task, right? Should be. Yep, there we go. We did 6 of them. Hunting Queen Aurora. Is Queen Aurora in World Lore? Let's see if I can find it in casual PvP real quick. Might be quicker than trying to get it off of World Lore. Oh, found it! That didn't take long. I wasn't kidding when I said it'd be quicker. But yeah, keep an eye on PvP. People are starting to set them on defend teams a lot more often. You can do it at the absolute quickest if you can randomly find it from PvP. So hello, Bushka. Welcome. There we go. Boom, we did it. Even if we lose the battle, not like we're going to. But even if we do, I think it still counts. All we have to do is just kill the thing. There we go. Killed one. Look at how quick that is if you can find one in PvP. Boom. Okay. Oh, the other alternative is, I believe, World Lore event. Or otherwise, do Silverglade. Explore until you find it. I'm pretty sure it shows up there in World Lore if it's one of the things that we got as a task. Anyways, next one. Open to event keys. Gosh, they really want to go and sink a bunch of resources. Sapphire Knights. And Princess Elspeth. Okay, next. Damon Bane. Kill Damon enemies in any battle. Okay. Easy enough. Let's go to Cinemirage. Let's go use the team we were using earlier to go get the other 2 objectives done. Down to difficulty... I guess it doesn't matter what difficulty we do. Well, let's just do 3, I guess. Let's make sure we have armor set, though. Oh gosh, I have none of them set to armor. No wonder why I don't have armor set. None of them are armor. That's not where I want to go. Cinemirage, explore, fight, and do it with the other team we were using earlier. Because this one overlaps quite a few of them. And it should only take 3 battles. Because this kingdom's almost entirely Damon. Actually, it might be literally entirely Damon. I'm not sure if Cinemirage is a single troop that isn't Damon. So that means in 3 battles we will definitely get it. Look, even that thing's Damon. Alright, there we go. That should be task complete. Okay, next one. What do we have? Okay, so we got gnomes. I know one of them is to do a vault key. I think it's under silver. So we're not going to do that one yet. So let's keep killing any explore. Doesn't really matter where we do it, so well, let's keep doing Cinemirage. Why not? Why not? Let's keep doing this until the silver one moves to the next one. Could theoretically do it till both of them move as well. Did they break down how the war lore event works for the best outcome? They always mention it on the forum, but the way that they mentioned it was really confusing this week. It's definitely worth always going for highest rarity. I think highest level does matter this week as well, though. Can anyone confirm that? I haven't actually messed with it yet. But highest difficulty will always be the main thing you'd want to go for. But I think level does actually matter this week, similar to how it mattered last week. That or they just made it purely RNG based, which would be even more annoying. Regardless, it's really RNG based this week. They have like a really wide range of how much loot you can get. The only one that's consistent is the mythic battle, as far as how many points it gives. Wait, is that why all of them were the same points? They're all the same rarity? That's so weird. That would explain why they're all the same amount of points on the forum. I was gonna say, that'd be kind of weird if a bunch of different difficulties were the same. I guess that's why. They're all the same. Always have been. There we go, that one's down. Let's see, what do we need? Collect that, boom. Win any battle using a Silverglade team. Gosh, 15 times? That's a lot of Silverglade team. Well, let's go do 7 more battles, get the other one done real quick. And then we'll go do a Silverglade team. What even is a quick kill Silverglade team? I guess you would go Elspeth into something that hits everything. Maybe Elspeth to Dawnbringer. I mentioned that for the Thursday thing, but it might actually work pretty well for this as well. And then just one-shot explore 1 difficulty or something. Actually, we can do that on top of Archmages. Let's do that right now, then. It's not the best hero class to be using for it, but it'll get both done simultaneously right now. Let's switch to Magic. Actually, 20% mana. No, actually, just Magic. Doesn't matter where we do it once again, so sure, let's keep it here. Why not? Not like it even matters if we keep doing it here. And then we just do this team. But the difference is we do It with Archmages. There we go. Okay. And then we just quick kill Dawnbringer. Which will hopefully fill off a 1 Elspeth. And it should count as pure Silverglade. Let's just double check that it did. Yes, it does. That team actually counts as pure Silverglade. Because it's 3 Elspeths into a Dawnbringer set as a Silverglade hero class. So that does technically count as pure Silverglade. What a weird pure Silverglade team. But hey, it is technically pure Silverglade. Oh! That's not the one I meant to target. The amount of fail that has just occurred. Also, just to make sure we always one-shot. Doesn't matter what difficulty we do it on. I may have misclicked there. Just killed the Dawnbringer. That's definitely not what you're supposed to target. Also, it doesn't matter if your team ends as pure Silverglade. It just has to start as pure Silverglade. It only checks at the beginning. Same as how Guild Wars is. Actually, never mind. Guild Wars. Does Guild Wars actually matter for that? Other game modes, it doesn't matter. Like for Delves. Like you could finish with something completely different. As long as you started to delve with pure faction, it still counts. Oh, we got one of them done. I think that was the hero class one though, not the use Silverglade one. Oh, I still need to go claim it though, because we need to see what the golden task was. I actually forget what it was. Just in case it's something we could be doing now, like kill daemons. Or kill something. Oh, it's a specific banner. I would technically weaken this team. However, I guess we'll set it. It's not that big a deal. It's not going to weaken us that much. What was it again? It was Silverglade's banner, right? Yeah, it was Silverglade banner. Let me just double check after this battle. I'm pretty sure it was asking for Silverglade banner. Well, what a miss. Do yellow again, go. Yeah, that she did. I'm gonna go double check. That should have been the right banner. Yes it was. Okay, so we can just do this then. Until it tells us to do the key task, and then we can do both simultaneously by doing a vault key into a triple treasure gnome. So we don't have to use 2 vault keys. Not like it would matter too much you having to use 2. Well, just so we don't have to use another one. Get 2 done at once. Plus it theoretically saves time. See if we can actually get under an hour this week for it. Might be able to. Might be able to. I think we need, what, 5 more battles for the other one? Maybe less. And then we'll need like another like 12 or so for the other one then. The one with the banner. And none of them did a pop-up yet saying that they were done. The one that's going to be done first is a pure Silverglade, then we can go back to a real team. Also, this used to be meta at one point, Elspeth, doing her thing like this. It eventually fell off because of her inconsistency. Because if she misses, she gains 0 mana. Whereas if Firebomb, Leprechaun, and other things miss that do explodes, you still gain some amount of mana even if they do a pure miss. Because theoretically it's impossible for them to completely miss. They can only partially miss. And partially missing is either just not getting full mana or not getting an extra turn. But Elspeth, you can miss the extra turn, you can miss all the mana, and just get absolutely nothing for a single cast. Well, it is pretty quick when it lands. Whenever it misses, it slows you down a lot. It's one of those instances where she can be like the quickest win in the entire game, but her consistency per hour is lower than most other options. Alright, there we go. Cast spells in any battle except training. I assume that means literally any spell. The easiest way to do that would do an infinite loop, like with Truffle or something. However, we might as well just passively get it done while using this banner. Is there anywhere that has a lot of purple? Because I need to be getting purple kills for my thing. Karkaroff's pretty high on it. I'll switch to Karkaroff. And it revives, which is normally a bad thing, but I actually need that kill. It's purple. All the revives here are purple. Skeleton Key team for what? For casting a bunch? Oh, you can just keep spamming Egg Thief over and over again. That technically counts. You can also just keep spamming Thrall over and over again. Currently I'm trying to do the banner task right now though. And also kill purples. Killing purple isn't part of the what's it called? It's not part of the chapter thing. But I need to do it for my daily objective thing, so we're killing purples. Plus, we're still doing the banner objective that we need to do now. It's not like we're doing no objective. I'm just trying to get purple kills while doing it. But yeah, the easiest way to get 60 casts is probably just keep spamming Thrall or something. Okay, I believe we only need a few more battles with this banner. And then I think we get the Vault Key one. Oh wait, never mind. It was underneath the other category. It was underneath silver. And our silver one was casting. As soon as we get our next objective, we'll go switch over to a cast team that will get us all to cast in a single battle. Because right now we're only getting like 2 casts per battle. Which is pretty slow, given that we need 60. But we can easily do it in a single battle with the right team. Did I see the statement above? Which one? But I know that there's 2 tasks related to it, if that's what you're mentioning. Hey, and we even got one done right now. Not like it matters, the Vault Key will cover all of them. There we go, that one's done. But I believe that's our gold task, not our silver one. Oh, I got it complete without even needing to do it. That's funny. You only have to find one. Haha! Take that. Win dungeon battles. Oh, I guess we'll go do our dungeons real quick. Why not? Can this team that we're using right now actually run dungeons? I don't think it has enough damage. Though, just for fun, let's see if it does. I actually have no clue if it does. If I had to guess, the answer is no. But, well, why not? Give it a shot. Well, I killed out the first one. I don't think it'll go the whole time, though. It's kind of funny. It eventually will fall off. There's no way this one-shots the entire thing. That's what I thought. Feels weird using Elspeth again. Gosh, she hasn't been meta for a while. She's not useless. It's just as far as being like the super meta, she hasn't been for a couple years now. Especially the last 2 or so years when we've had Leprechaun. Even before then, she was starting to fall off. That is a lot of blue. I'm so tempted just to try to get blue here. No, it did yellow. Doesn't matter though, we won already. He'll throw a Queen Mab. And then we kill it. Hey, 2 tasks complete at once. Nice. Getting that double. Multitasking right there. Okay, kill red enemies in any battle. How many? 13. And the banner one we already did. Okay, let's go do this one then. Then I believe we get Volky. Then we have one more there after this, I think. And then we'll be good to go. Okay. So, let's go build a team that casts a bunch. Really easy way to go do this. Let's just spam Thrall. Really easy way to do this. Is, I'm not going to need the pure faction team. Let's rename this to, what is this, S3? Was it? I think it's S3. Okay, so there's a very complex team you can use for this. Actually, I should probably put 1 leprechaun or something in there. Or, we could just do the same one that we did last time. Giant spider with the triple thing. It doesn't matter what banner we use. Well, actually, it kind of does. Blue, purple. There we go. Okay, let's roll with this. Now we go literally anywhere. Doesn't matter where. Explore. Fight. And now we spam a billion times. Hey, we have to cast what? 30 something times? Well, it's 60 total, but we already did like some amount. Oh, I forgot to do mana start. Whoops. This shouldn't matter. Once we get rolling, should be pretty auto win. Should have probably done a slightly higher difficulty. We're gonna accidentally kill them. Whoops. We accidentally won. Where's a better location for this? I guess we could do the same thing, but on like difficulty 3 at least or something. Somewhere where they won't get one-shotted by everything. Still getting one-shotted by everything. Pretty sure you could theoretically just do a super high level where they wouldn't die, let them kill you out, and it would still count, I'm pretty sure. Oh, what was our other objective? Kill reds? Let's just go kill some reds, because at this point we're naturally going to get the red kills. Where's a good place to go do that? Pride Lands is quite a bit of red. Let's do Pride Lands, I guess. Gosh, all these 12s are now going back to low difficulties. Let's just kill this out with Rowan, I guess. Where's my Rowan team? Where's my normal Rowan team? Because we don't need any kind of special banner or anything right now. Even though I'm still using Doomed Club, apparently. So it doesn't really matter what weapon you're using as long as it's not blocking Leprechaun. I mean, as long as it's not blocking Rowan. And now we just need to go 13 red kills. And by the time we do, we should have enough casts to also get the other one done. Getting them both done almost simultaneously. Well, I'm trying to keep it cheap so I can show it for the video too. But yeah, you could do something like a Sycorax loop. Would work pretty well. So I believe the objective we just got was for 60 casts. And the one after I'm pretty sure is Volky, so we don't need to go and claim it yet. Let's just go get all the red kills we need. Come on, a battle with no reds? Where is the highest red kingdom then? Apparently it's not here. For giving me a battle with 0 reds. Seriously. Another one with no red? Oddly enough, Sinner Mirage. I know you have a lot of red. A lot of red and purple. And like pure Damon. Plus I still need to get that purple objective as well. Which I should be pretty close at this point. It's kind of funny, the red objective is almost like a mini version of that. Instead of 150, we gotta do 13. How close are we on the 151? We're almost there at 109. By the time we finish the rest of our dailies, we'll probably get it. Alright, we'll do that. Safe cracker, open a vault key. And what's this one? Oh, never mind, that was the last one. I always get thrown off by the numberage. But, okay, yeah. Whenever it says one below whatever the final task is, that's actually the final task. Okay, open a vault key. And that'll be it. And we get a new troop from this, too. It's completely useless. We do get a new troop from this. Not from the vault key, but from doing this objective. Getting 300 points, assuming you bought the pass. Otherwise, you gotta wait like 2 or 3 more months before you get that troop, even though it's completely useless. We'll throw that down. There should be enough damage. There we go. Not the way you would normally win that. Hey! 4 event keys. Interesting. 3 event key drop, a 1 event key drop, and an orb. What are you gonna give us? Purple! Wow, that's a pretty good vault. Not the greatest of vaults, but pretty solid. 4 event keys and 1 purple orb. Small purple. But there we go. Task completed. And we get something from this, from the pass. If we go over to the pass now, we now have 300 points. And with 300 points, we now get Shade of Karandera, which is a new troop that was just added today. So let's go claim all of our rewards. And we'll get all that. And we also get a new pet. Never mind, there's some more copies of the pet. Well, we'll go upgrade it. A little seal upgrade and the new troop. And that's the second new troop that came out this week. And of course the artifact has now been upgraded to level 3, which now brings our stats to additional +2 magic. And it's pretty hefty. +2 magic for the next 7 weeks. Plus I think it goes even higher at some point. Yeah, it goes to 4 on week 7 and 6 on week 8. Doesn't go any higher from there though. So by week 8 we'll have the highest amount of magic. But right now we currently have a +2 after you go do all the tasks this week. And that's even if you're playing free to play, you'll have all those artifact stats as well. But anyways, let's go and use the not free to play thing. Or not use it, but go and upgrade it at least. It's completely useless. There's no point in showing it. But is this guy? Where'd he go? The Shade of Karandera deals damage to an enemy boosted by Doom Skulls at a 4 times boost ratio per Doom Skull. And then conjures a Doom Storm. Has immune to poison, which is relevant because it's in Urskea, which is super annoying. Because now you can't use Scorpius as well there. But there you go. Yeah, let's go upgrade it. Level him as far as you can go. Also, do not bother using orbs on this guy. Just wait a couple weeks. You'll be able to get him max. No point in upgrading him into max now. Even though you can theoretically get another star if you did. Actually, never mind. You get the star even without it because it was traits, not level. Never mind. You can actually get 14 stars without even needing to level him. There you go. Even more reason not to level him. And from 14 stars, we get higher tribute chance too. Nice. That's the better one. Very nice. But yeah, there we go. And that was only like 40 minutes. Gosh, they keep getting quicker. And we didn't even do some of those as efficiently as we could have. Like Arena, we wasted time on. But overall, yeah, not bad. 40 minutes. Quickest one yet. Okay, next thing. Let me finish killing my purple. Well, then again, I guess we can passively get it done while doing some other stuff. Like, for example, let's go do our adventure board. Let's go quick kill that. Yeah, we'll use this team for the first 2, then we'll switch to Phoenicia. Will Scorpius builds be replaced with Ubistet or something similar? Well, Scorpius is still usable in some instances, but whenever the enemy team has any amount of poison, you tend to not really use them. Or, you know, poison immune, I mean. But, yeah, Ubistet, Zugov, stuff like that can kind of replace them out. They're all kind of similar in that they get double kills. More often than not. In one way or another. Because Zugov is technically a double killing troop. It instant kills one and then the skull spam kills another. Even though it's not as direct of a double kill as the other two. It's still technically a double kill. In most instances. Sometimes even a triple kill, if we get lucky. You could theoretically do an Mountain Crusher to Essence of Evil switch. The only problem with that is you will only have Brownstorm for the first 4 turns. However, it normally wins quick enough that that you'd be able to use it pretty much the whole time. So, yeah, I guess the first 4 turn Brownstorm wouldn't be too big a deal then. Also, if you really wanted to, you could just switch out to Harpy Mage as well for your mana generator. But compared to Leprechaun, I don't think that will work as well. But you could theoretically even do the Harpy Mage switch, because I'll have Brownstorm for you after the first 4 turns. Because if you switch out, otherwise you wouldn't have it. Because that was one of the roles that Mountain Crusher would do, is keep the Brownstorm going if the battle did go a bit longer. Where on earth did that team go? Oh yeah, I forgot. We got another slot. From when we bought that thing, we actually got a whole nother slot. You know, that we permanently have now. Because we actually gained a VIP level when we bought the pass a couple weeks ago. If anyone still has any other questions or anything else you want me to go over, let me know. As soon as we finish all of our main objectives, I will probably be going for tonight, as a hurricane is hitting my area, and I honestly have no clue how stable my connection will be for how long. So I want to kind of get all the more important things in. So we should probably hand out a code very soon then, and go from there. Also, if anyone can remind Salty, since I probably won't be around, I need more codes. She still hasn't sent them, I don't think. Let me go double check. Has she sent me? No, she still hasn't sent me more codes. Salty! I ran out on Thursday. Hopefully she remembers. Someone remind her in her stream. Let's see, we'll throw that down. But yeah, so far the hurricane hasn't been too bad. It's definitely being hyped up to be a lot worse than it actually is. Though I might be hitting some other areas near here a little bit harder, but there's just been a bit of wind and rain. Electricity hasn't gone out yet. Okay. We still need to go finish our purple kills. But before I do that, code. 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 Where's my code section hiding on me? There it is. Codes. Okay, what one are we up to these days? I believe it's the one below this one. But since we're so limited on them, let me double check them all just in case. It's either this one or the one below. Pretty sure it's the one below this, but I always like checking, especially when we're this low on codes. I'm pretty sure that was the one we handed out last night. This is the one we're handing out now. And then we have exactly 3 left to last us till Thursday night. Yep, exactly so. Okay, here goes. Yep, here's the redeem code used on Gems Award Archive with the game code section. Actually, 1 second. Copy. Paste. Let's see. There it goes. Go. We didn't touch the War Lore event yet. No. We'll probably touch it a little bit. But there it goes. Go. There's the redeem code used on Gems Award Archive with the game code section. Your invite code is found in your settings menu. Whatever game says right over there is what you put in. Redeem codes right over there in chat to copy paste random numbers and letters. And give the same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, 2,500 gold. And it only works on PC and mobile version. You never even checked out the mythic that you got. Is it going to be OP? Out the mythic that you get. What, the one at the end of the campaign? It's going to be one of the better curse options in the game. Though my biggest concern with it is that it's a 50% chance and not a 100% chance. But yeah, the main thing that you get from the campaign, and probably the only thing of insanely high value, there's a few things of value here and there, like the fact that you get a pet that would normally cost like 2,000 or so, a little bit more gems to max out, which you get maxed just by doing the campaign. You get this Heart of Rage, which will be used to craft something in the future. But as far as the actual value, Curandera, the mythic that you get at the end, is the main value from actually getting the pass, assuming you do the entirety of the all the tasks, because it does require 100% completion unless you buy the even more expensive pass, in which you have 200 points of leeway, theoretically. But as far as Curandera, it has a Doomskull option on it, though there's so many other ones that kind of do similar that that's not going to be its biggest aspect, though it definitely will be useful. But the main thing that's going to be useful on it is the fact that it has Impervious into Curse. It has Impervious. It's also the only mythic in the entire game with Link, not counting Aurora, which is her whole point, is to give a link to all colors. But as far as any mythic, it is the only one that has a single color link. For whatever reason, no other mythic has one, and this is actually a pretty useful trait to have on one of them. Yeah, Queen Aurora has it, but it's on all 6 colors, not just one, which is an exception. As far as any of them just have a single color one, it's the only one for whatever reason. Kind of weird. I hope they do that to more mythics, because they definitely have a mana problem, and seeing more mythics with this would be pretty helpful. But anyways, he is impervious, so he won't lose his traits more often than not, and his main gimmick is 50% chance to curse all enemies whenever you take an extra turn. It's going to be really weird, because this is the first stats effect where it's basically luck-based when you take an extra turn. However, if it lands that, that's obviously going to be pretty good value, because you will 0 turn 4 times curse, which is obviously very effective, though it only does it 50% of the time. So, of course, every single time you need it to happen, it will not occur. That's pretty much how this will be. For the most part, I think his luck-based curse will make it so he won't be viable, but he will, on paper, be like one of the best cursors in the game, between his skull spam and everything else. I still feel like you would use Mirage Queen more often, though. But, I don't know, we'd have to see how he pans out. But I do feel like Mirage Queen is perfectly fine to use as an alternative if you can't get Curandera. It's the closest equivalent to Curandera, because it still has a Doom Skull Convert. It still has a 4 times Curse. And, yeah, it still has those 2 mechanics, which are the main 2 mechanics that that troop is using. We'll see how it pans out. Anyways, let's go do the World Lore event, as someone just mentioned. I haven't actually touched it yet. But, we're just going to be using the team that we showed for the Monday video. The one-shot guards avatar. Should be pretty straightforward. Actually, I might use the other one first. Just because, not sure how I want to go about this. We have very few options. I didn't actually show the options during the video yet, but I'm pretty sure you guys have looked at it. It is very, very small. If we go to one of these battles here, and paste in our more expensive team, this is our options. We got like Champion of Anu, we got Guard, we got Knight Coronet. Some really weird options here. Sir Quentin Hadley, Sir Gawain's not bad. This new troop will kind of be needed. This Empower could theoretically work, but it doesn't really work with this coloration, since it denies out yellow and you're kind of stuck using yellow knights. But let's give it a shot, see what happens. We want to run this with pure armor. So let's run armor. And let's go do this World Lore event. Okay, guild. Events. Fight. Fight. Let's get into it. Oh yeah, I don't have the medal set. Let me go set them right now. Actually, do we even want to have the medal set? Yes, I guess we would. At least that one anyways. Once we get another full one, we'd probably set it as well. Yes, there's a new mythic this Friday. That is correct. Is Vashtagan worth forging? No. Vashtagan is not worth getting. Vashtagan is not worth it. Okay, just in case, I'm taking the highest level every single time. I'm still not 100% sure if this matters, but just in case it does. I feel like it does this week. But all we basically have to do is just rush it down with guard. And we're back to all 10s again. Also, if nothing else, we'll get all the purple kills we need at this point, since there's quite a few purples popping up. Wait, Vashtagan isn't in drop table? I thought it was this week. Was it not? I'm pretty sure it is sitting right there. Oh wait, was I thinking last week? Never mind, my bad. I was thinking last week. Champion of Guard was the one I was thinking of this week. Never mind. Yeah, that was last week it was available. But, yeah, there's nothing worth crafting this week or last week. Vashtagan was the best one to go for last week, if you were to bother to go for any. And this week is pretty much none of them. However, you can technically use Champion of Guard during the thing. However, I wouldn't really advise it. It's not that good. Yeah, nothing good. Nothing good at all. It's Draculus, which is useless. Wolf-Garrick, which is useless. Queen of Sin, which is useless. And Champion of Guard, which is useless. Weapons were pretty bad too. Though don't forget to go get the new one if you're a completionist in a late game who already has all the weapons, because you don't have this weapon. So make sure to go get it. It's one of those newer ones that came in the most recent patch. There's 32 or 33 of them added. And that was one of them. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Back to the event. Let's keep one-shotting them. Vashtagan is mostly used for Iron Gut when you're doing a lot of brown spam. That's like the only instance it's really used in. He's also worse in many instances than Black Beast. There's an ultra rare that does almost everything Vashtagan does except the curse. Just in a different way that's better. They still haven't fixed the, not technically a glitch, but is a glitch relative to Black Beast, the glitch that Vashtagan has. He doesn't work on Barrier and a few other instances because he doesn't have a Dispel attached to his ability. It's really strange. I like how they added the Shade of Karandera during the thing. I didn't read the little bit of snippet of lore, but I'm pretty sure it's related to that, now that he's available. Yeah, you always want to take these epic ones when you see it. 100% of the time. Why is Tower of Doom taken out of normal rotation? It's going to be happening in two certain times. One that will definitely be happening is once every 11 weeks between the two campaigns. There will be a week off between the campaigns where we'll have a event. Also, they mentioned, due to the fact that this is such a large gap of 11 weeks, that midway through a campaign, they will likely do a weekend Tower of Doom rather than a week-long Tower of Doom, meaning Tower of Doom will be the only event in the entire game that will be both a weekend event while also being a week-long event. The midway one through the campaign will be a weekend event, and the one between the campaigns will be a week-long event. If they're still going to be doing that, that is probably going to be the case. And if so, it's going to be on campaign week 5 or 6 for the weekends. And then the week in between the two campaigns will be a Tower of Doom. That's likely the plan that they're still going to be going with. Though not 100% certain until they actually do it. Guild Wars is still once every 4 weeks consistently. The rate of Guild War actually hasn't changed at all. It's still exactly once every 4 weeks. Exact same rate. That actually hasn't changed. It just happens simultaneous to every other event. Whereas before it used to have its own exclusive week. Now it shares its event with every other event in the game. Yeah, the system for getting troops was balanced based on Guild Wars being every week, not every 4 weeks. So it can be a little bit hard to get the copies of them. Because it was never balanced around once every 4 weeks when it was initially made. And then they never rebalanced the reward system for it as far as the troop numbers. So unless you're in like a really big guild that's getting a lot of them, it's going to be very slow to upgrade them. There's a good chance the final level of each one you'll have to use a blue orb for. But yeah, a lot of people who've been playing for a while got that test done ages ago. Or, you know, getting them upgraded just because you used to have it every week. But now it's like 4 times slower to rate at which you get Guild War troops. Compared to how it once was. You try to keep up with me in the campaign, but still not completed. Well, some of them can definitely take longer than others. Also depends what you have for options. I tried using relatively cheaper options though today. For most of the teams. Well, other than the one we're using right now, obviously, which uses Guard's avatar. But for the campaign, we used pretty much just all cheap options. I don't think I used anything too over the top for any of them. Though, of course, we will be covering a video on it. Hopefully tomorrow. Hey, there we go. There's the main task I wanted to get done. 100 gems. Very nice. Very, very nice. But you'll probably do a few more. Oh yeah, we have a permanent +2 magic bonus for the rest of these several weeks now too. Very, very nice. Right, that will last us another 7 weeks. But yeah, let's go through a little bit more of a World Lore event, and then we'll probably call it a wrap. But yeah, the hurricane hasn't really hit that hard yet, but just in case, don't want to randomly lose connection while everything's on. Right now, it's mostly just been wind and rain, and hopefully it'll stay that way. Looks like we had a pretty high tide, though. But, hopefully no flooding. As long as we don't get that much rain, it shouldn't really do much. Oh, it's actually finally not one-shotting. I'm gonna go get that other token. Hello, Nexus! Welcome! Yeah, Switch version doesn't have campaigns yet. The Switch version is always so far behind. It's like its own version of the game. It is so far behind. Yeah, even though I play several games on the Switch, Gems of War is not one of them. Just because the Switch version of Gems of War is kind of weird. What's the farmest way to farm Celestial trait zones? Spam Explore as quickly as you possibly can. On a low difficulty. You can do it on a high difficulty too, but they're both about the same speed. High difficulty has a higher chance of getting it. However, low difficulty can win quicker. So it kind of balances out to be pretty much the same rate regardless of what difficulty you do. Quick Kill and Explore 2 or 3 is probably your best bet, since it's a lot easier. Though you could technically Quick Kill 12 if you wanted to. But basically, any Quick Kill of 4 Explore is the best thing to do to try to get Celestials. However you wanted to go about doing that is what you would do to farm Celestials. Though do keep in mind, even doing that is only about 0 to 2 Celestials per hour. It is possible to go an hour with 0. Or you could get an hour with as many as like 2, 3, or 4. It's pretty luck based. But Explorer does have the best drop rate for it. As far as the hourly farming methods. That you can do whenever. Also, we got a gnome event this weekend, too. And one of the drops on the normal treasure gnome is a rare 3 Celestial. So getting a bunch of grinding done in Explore this weekend would be a pretty good time to farm for Celestials. Because not only would you have the normal chance of finding them per battle, but you'd also have the additional gnome chance of finding them every battle. I did that because he would die to burn. I'm not sure why I did it that way. Could have done anything, but there we go. Get your job done. Yeah, is there no Queen Aurora in this event? It's kind of weird. So you kind of have to farm Queen Aurora either off of Explorer or off of PvP. Luckily we found in PvP in like seconds. But yeah, I might have to repick spam PvP to find Queen Aurora. Luckily, we got our first try without even needing to repick. So we got super lucky on that. But that's going to be kind of annoying. Otherwise, the best way to do it is explore 12 Silverglade until you find it. Well, technically any difficulty, but explore 12 would get you to the chest quicker. It's a regular Vault event, not buffed. Should be regular. But yeah, does anyone else have any other questions? Because I think after this battle, we're going to call it a wrap for now then. Hopefully I'll have electricity tomorrow morning. And we'll cover the tasks that we just kind of went over on this stream, hopefully in a video tomorrow. We're able to get the other one out pretty quick. So hopefully we'll be able to do the other one similarly. I always like doing a stream of them first, though. So we get to experience all the tasks, so we know exactly how to go about them. Obviously, just by looking at them, we can kind of already know how to go about them. That's good to do them as well. But yeah, any other questions, anyone? Let me know. Otherwise, this will be the last battle then. Gotta get one more heart. Okay, let's see. How should we go for this? We'll take that first. Also, if anyone could remind Salty to go and give me more codes for me, that'd be great. During her actual stream. I reminded her on the thing, but she still hasn't given them to me. Alright, there we go. Let's go claim our loot. Oh, we got our vault key replaced. There we go. Nice. We already opened that vault key. And we got 7 more tokens, so that's not enough to get... Hey, we got another purple orb today. That's not enough to get another medal yet. We need another 2 of them. But once we do, boom, we'll have ourselves a extra 160% damage. I didn't really make much mention of it, but the medal this week for the event is 160% extra skull damage and spell damage. So pretty powerful. It's also advised to get tier 4. Not just because it's more powerful, but also because of the, what's it called? The weapon. You get a free weapon. Well, not a free weapon, but you know. You go to tier 4 where you get both the 2 medal bonuses that you can end up using, while also having the weapon. It costs 500 gems to get there. But it makes it so you don't have to craft this weapon. And you'll have 2 whole medals to be able to use for the event. One pretty much immediately, and then the other one once you get to stage 11. Which you'll be able to do. And that'll also mean you have 2 seasons going into the following week. What is the best way to farm souls? There's several different teams. Valkyrie Triple Warlock. Dragon Soul Double Azarus Umbra Wolf. Dragon Soul Ferris Ra Umbra Wolf. And Phylactery, Sacrificial Priest, Ferris Ra, and Leprechaun. That one team I just mentioned, as well as Dragon Soul, Double Ferris Ra, Umbra Wolf are the 2 best. And the other one is Phylactery, Sacrificial Priest, Ferris Ra, Leprechaun. Those 2 are the best soul farming teams in the entire game. However, it does require Ferris Ra. Ferris Ra is a troop that you use pretty much only entirely to farm souls. He has 150% soul gain, which is 100% higher than the 50% that exist on other troops. So it's a pretty hefty amount of soul bonus. It's pretty much his only role, but it's pretty hefty for doing it. It is advised to eventually get a Ferris Ra, potentially 2, but definitely at least 1 copy of Ferris Ra, just because the rate at which he increases your soul farming. 1 single Ferris Ra can almost double the rate of soul farming, the initial one that you end up getting, so it is definitely a good investment before you do a lot of soul farming, as it will save you literal dozens of hours in soul grinding within the game. So it is generally advised to get it at some point relatively early. Maybe not as one of your first mythics, but definitely pretty early in your mythic cycle. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading out for now. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your nights. We'll be back tomorrow, same time as always, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll be messing around with the Delve event for Frostfire Keep, as well as doing a little bit more of the World Lore event, and yeah, messing around with everything else. And we'll go from there. We'll have the video up soon going over all the tasks that we just did on the stream. Just in a video with all of them laid out and everything. And yeah, and they're pretty straightforward this week. Nothing really too complicated, I would say. Unlike doing a treasure map to 60. Arena Run could be a little bit harder without a Dawnbringer. But or not really harder in the sense of difficulty, but harder in like time-wise. Because doing it with a bad weapon can definitely take a bit longer to end up doing. Plus, you might need to actually have better other picks throughout it to get to 6 wins. But overall, should be still pretty straightforward overall. But I might need to go over how to do Arena a little bit in the video, just a kind of refresher. Because I'm pretty sure most people haven't played Arena for a very, 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 very long time. Because in the current state of the game, there's really not much of a need to. It was once the best way to farm souls in the game, but now even something like Triple Warlock Valkyrie, which literally just uses rares, can farm at a quicker rate than doing Arena. So there's not much of a point in doing Arena in the current state of the game. But anyways, guys, what's with the badges in campaign? What do you mean by the badges in campaign? The badges in campaign. I am not sure what you're referring to. There are no badges in campaign. Unless you mean the World Lore event, in which those special badges last only specifically for the World Lore event, within the World Lore event, and they just boost your stats for it, and then they get converted to Medals of Seasons after the fact. Unless you mean this artifact, and this artifact is just something that gets upgraded as you go through, and it just gives you extra stats for the entirety of the campaign, and it just keeps going higher and higher, and by the end is a pretty hefty amount that you could use for things like Delves, which would be pretty useful. Hello, Knockwolf. Yes, I do remember you. But any other questions, anyone, before we wrap up? Can you explain Arena strategies really quick? So, Arena. Let me see. Where's my Arena? Let me go claim my loot. Wait, did we not do it all the way? Oh, apparently we didn't. But basically, you want to try finding a good damage source and base it based on what weapon you already know you're going to be using. So let's say you don't own Dawnbringer. Otherwise, you always go Dawnbringer. If you own Dawnbringer, just always go Dawnbringer and just pick yellows. That's literally the only strategy if you own Dawnbringer. Like, it's super easy if you own Dawnbringer. But obviously, let's assume you don't own Dawnbringer. You want to know going forward, like, what one of your best damage option weapons are. Like, let's say Rope Dart or one of the Doom weapons or something like that. You want to identify what that is and then kind of build your team around it as you're doing picks. You're generally going to want to go for one really big damage pick and one really big mana accumulator pick. In this particular setup, didn't really do that. However, Cockatrice would have been one of our best picks in that it can do a big disable while also mana generating for us, which would be pretty helpful, especially if we're using a brown weapon. But that's basically the main thing you want to find, is find what main strongest weapon you have and what you're going to be doing, and this kind of determines what colors you try picking. Then you want one really big damage, and you want one really big mana generator, and the third one can pretty much just be a throwaway pick, because sometimes you get 3 really bad options, and you just have to, you know, just pick something. But that's basically how you end up building an Arena team. And then you just go and focus killing the hero first. Hero is almost always the highest priority to kill, and then you worry about the rest. But generally you go all in on hero, because it's the highest threat. There's sometimes a bigger threat, and you kind of identify it based on what their abilities are. But more often than not, hero is by far the strongest threat on any given battle. And if you own Dawnbringer, literally just pick 3 yellows and just auto-win. Dawnbringer is super broken in Arena. It is so broken, it's actually impossible to find an enemy that uses Dawnbringer. They did this about a year and a half ago, that Dawnbringer is quite literally just so overpowered in Arena that they made it so people can't even find a Dawnbringer as an enemy, just because it was so broken for people that didn't own Dawnbringer. Though you're still allowed to use Dawnbringer if you own it, so if you do, just use it. It is so ridiculously broken in Arena. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading out now. You took a long break after hitting 1 billion gold. Oh, gosh. Yeah, the gold farming used to be a lot different back in the day. So you heard that they put in a mythic pass. Yeah, they ended up putting passes into the game. It is a bit pay to win in that sense. But it's only $1 a week, so not too much, but still, it is a bit of a paywall. You can still get all this stuff at a later point. However, it's normally much later. Like, these weapons you won't be able to get until their event comes back around, which normally takes like 6 to 9 months. This pet will have a special event after a few weeks after the campaign. A lot of these will be a few weeks after the campaign. All the portraits and titles come in like any other portrait title, a few months after the fact. This troop will be in about a month after the fact of campaigns, so on and so forth. Hammer will be the next time that event rolls back around, but which will be months upon months. So these things are kind of going to be time locked in that sense, but they're still going to be obtainable. But yeah, it's none of it's like particularly good though, or at least towards the end it kind of is. But everything leading up to that point's pretty lackluster. The only 2 good things is Heart of Rage, not because Heart of Rage is actually good, but it's good to be used as a crafting material for something into the future, probably for a mythic or a Zukov-like troop. And the other one is obviously just getting a mythic and just simply being handed a mythic. Though you do have to do every single task to get there. But that's obviously probably the most pay-to-win aspect of this. You literally get to buy a mythic for like 10 bucks while getting a bunch of other stuff along the way, which is the cheapest a mythic has ever been in the game. And they did mention that they might not do a mythic always there, but there's a good chance whatever is there is going to be extremely sought after. If it's not necessarily a mythic, it's going to be something important. Maybe like some kind of really strong mythic weapon or some other thing. You know, obviously something that's going to be really good. It's never not going to be the best drop. But anyways, guys, I'm going to head out for now. Stay safe out there. Catch you guys soon. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night. Same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. And hopefully we'll have the campaign video, or not the campaign, yeah, the campaign video with all the Chapter 3 tasks up very soon. Obviously, we went over it on stream, but I'll have a video kind of going over it, as well as some teams and just having to copy-paste for them. But anyways, guys, catch you guys soon. Have a wonderful week. And thank you all so much for watching, as always. Goodbye, everyone.